Ferrari Monza SP2. This is one of the craziest Ferraris ever made, and not in terms of performance. So you have a steering wheel that's made of carbon fiber and leather, and on top you can see a small screen with it has lights which light up when you need to change gears. Now on the right hand side you can see a switch where you can change the drive modes. You have the engine start stop button and other buttons here. You have a lot of buttons and knobs here as well in between the two seats. But there's something more. There's actually a carbon fiber barrier between the two. So what exactly is that for? I'll explain that. Now let's have a look at the seat. So the passenger and driver seat are basically sport seats covered in complete leather, so they're sort of comfortable. Now the rest of the interior is pretty much plastic, Alcantara, seat belts and carbon fiber. That's pretty much it. So yeah, this is a very strange looking interior. You feel kind of trapped inside this car because you're sitting very low in it. How low? Yeah, it's very low, and getting out of this car is also not easy. So you have to pull the strap, and I'm being gentle. I'm just scared not to break it. So you lift up the door. Now you still have to get over this, basically the body. You have to climb over it to get outside. So it's not an easy task. I'm just holding on to the phone so that I don't drop it. Okay, I almost bumped into these people. So I'm going to close the door now and show you the rest of the car. So this is it. This is a very strange looking car because it has no roof and no windscreen. I'll explain why. So this is basically all the windscreen the driver gets. Now here you have a carbon fiber wind deflector. Basically what happens is air goes in through here, through the opening, and comes out through this slit here at very high pressure. Now there's no mechanism here, it's just a naturally designed air deflector. So what happens is when the car is moving fast, the oncoming air crashes with the upgoing air, and both the air basically move above the driver. So at low speeds, the driver does not feel any air on his or her face. And that's why the rear is designed in that shape, so that it just moves the air all the way to the back. Coming to the back, the rear end is very elegant. And just above the the Ferrari logo, you can see a thin strip going all the way from one end to the other. That's the tail light. The diffuser is also carbon fiber and very noticeable. And that's one of the most beautiful things about this car. I absolutely love it. Plus, they've also added one more detail. And before I show you that, let me show you the front end of the car. This is how the car looks, and this color combination, this silver and black color, it is absolutely beautiful. I've seen it in other color combinations in this showroom as well and others, but this is one of the best combinations out there. So these are the headlights. It has daytime running lights in the middle, and it is so elegant, so not aggressive. It's just simple and so sleek. It's perfect. Now that barrier in the middle of the two seats that I showed you, that's of course for more aerodynamics. It's flat on the upper side, just like the hood. So here is the engine in the front. It's a 6.5 liter V12 that eats in air through this grill here, and it makes around 820 horsepower. So that's a little more than the Ferrari 812 Superfast on which this car is based. So why does it not have a windscreen? The windscreen creates a lot of drag. So without the windscreen, now it drives basically like a motorcycle. It's very sharp, very quick in terms of acceleration as well. So the experience of this car is going to be very different from any other Ferrari out there. And another design element is that they've added this very thin line between the body. So you can see that the taillight starts from the back and it goes all the way to the front. Follow that line. It goes around the cabin, over the door, and just goes here above and connects to the other side. So basically it's like the car has two parts that have just been glued together, even though it's not really needed, but it's just a design element. It's a nice touch actually. So this is why I love this car. I mean, it is designed unlike any other car, it performs unlike any other car, and it looks absolutely beautiful. It's so elegant. Now since I'm here, I have to show you what else this showroom has. So there's a Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, one of 9 in the world. There's a Lamborghini Sian bare carbon fiber, one of 63 in the world. And next to it, oh my god, you won't believe what's next to it. So next to it is a Bugatti Divo. this is more expensive than the Chiron. This is around $10 million, and it's also more expensive because it is completely carbon fiber. There's no paint on it. So yes, let me know what you think about this Monza SP2 in the video's comments. And I'm not done here. There is one more thing I want to show you. So this showroom also has a Bugatti Chiron, this blue one. Then they have a white Ferrari. Now this is absolutely beautiful. I don't like cars in white, they're too common, but this Ferrari looks absolutely amazing. So there's a beautiful Chiron here. And now this type of design is not only limited to Ferrari. You see, McLaren also made one. They made a car called the Elva. So this is it. This is their Monza SP2. So yes, this car also, just like the Monza, does not have a windscreen or a roof, and it has a wind deflector as well, but its aerodynamics are quite different. So why is it called the SP2? Well, that's because the Ferrari Monza SP2 can hold two people. There's also a SP1 which has only one seat, and that is the driver's seat, not the passenger seat, in case you're wondering. So I've only seen one SP1 so far. I've seen a couple of SP2s, but only one SP1 so far. Hopefully I'll get to see more. So yeah, there's a lot of other Ferraris out here. Like, look at this 812. I never liked it. It's so ugly. If you want to see more videos of Ferraris, just go to the video's description. You'll find names and links there. And if you want to see other manufacturers' videos, just go to my channel. Not all my videos are in English. Just check the title for the word English there.